Hola! Hello. So, I'm going to be doing a Q&A video today. So exciting! I honestly posted that and didn't expect to get like any questions for you guys to ask me or for me to answer. So thank you guys for actually being interested and asking. Oh, I'm not even on the right page. Cool. Same thing goes for the song requests. I got like 13 song requests and I totally didn't expect to get like any, maybe one or two. And so that's pretty exciting. And I'm actually working on a few of your song requests, so be patient, they are coming. And yeah, so let's get started with the Q&A. So the very first question that I got asked, actually when I posted that video, I posted it with no sound first, so I bet you guys were all really confused when you saw it, except for one girl who managed to figure out what I was trying to say with no sound. So that girl is Mary Elizabeth. She asked, what is your favorite Broadway musical? I've been to tons of Broadway musicals, but my absolute favorite, honestly, I can't even narrow them down. But I really liked Wicked. Wicked was amazing, like amazing. The Sound of Music was really good. My favorite Broadway musical, it's hard to narrow them all down, but Wicked is amazing, and my sister actually got me tickets to see Beauty and the Beast, which is really exciting as well. So that'll probably be really fun. So, Mary Elizabeth also asked, when did you start to sing? This story is actually pretty funny. I was always kind of like upset about this story almost, because everyone who sings and gets famous and all that stuff is always like, yeah, I've been singing since I was like 3 years old and stuff like that. And I was always kind of like, oh, well, I haven't been singing that long and like my story's not as interesting. But a friend of mine actually pointed out that it's actually really like, it's a really good story. So I like it now. First time I ever sang was a bunch of girls sang a song in a talent show at my elementary school. And so like I was like, oh, I like this song. So I started singing it and I showed it to my mom and dad. My mom and dad are like, oh, you can actually kind of sing. You're alright. So they brought me to audition for a musical, which was actually Seussical, which is a mashup of all the different Dr. Seuss books and stuff like that. And I ended up actually getting one of the leads, which is Gertrude McFuzz. After that, I kind of started singing more, and then about a year after that, I started private lessons with a teacher. And ever since then, I've kind of enjoyed music a lot, and for honestly like 3 or 4 years, like up until just a few years ago, like 2 years ago, I was terrified to sing in front of anybody, like ridiculous amounts. Like I was so scared to sing in front of anyone. That's why Vienna, which is a cover that I don't know if I'm gonna post it before or after this, so it's filmed though. Vienna by Billy Joel, that's one of the first songs I ever sang confidently in front of people and like thought that I was actually decent. So you're also a singer, any tips? Honestly, everybody's different, but don't change your style of music or anything like that just because of what's popular. Like do what you want to do and don't be afraid to go up in front of people, because at the end of the day, like going up in front of people, whether it's horrible in the moment or really good in the moment, it's gonna make you better in the long run. And what is my favorite song? That is a really, really hard question to answer, honestly. I change all the time. Not clothes, like songs. Right now I really like Desperado by the Eagles. It's a really, really good song. And new songs, like things that have come out on the radio, I would go with Thinking Out Loud, because that has been overplayed so much, but still every time you hear that doom, doom, like at the beginning of the song, you're just like, and you just start singing like, when your legs don't work like they used to before. I don't know why this is in my lap. Things that are really recent, I'm just making every excuse to use every song that I ever liked as my favorite song, but I've actually been really liking Justin Bieber's album, which I'm kind of surprised by, to be honest. Because like Justin Bieber's an amazing singer, but I haven't liked a lot of his music as much as like his recent album. Like it's really good. Really like it a lot. Okay. Your name is Glady SM254. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but do I have any pets? I have 2 dogs and a cat and a fish, but he likes to play dead, so So I have a Great Dane. I'll put a picture right now. That's Journey. We've had him for about 4 years. He just turned 4 actually. And also Gypsy, who is a little puppy. Well, she's not a puppy, she's like 9 years old and she's really lazy. Here. And Freddie, we've had him for like 14 years. Here. He's a little kitty. And then my fish, you can imagine what my fish looks like. And where do you live? I live in Ontario, Canada. Yes, Ontario, Canada. It's cold. There actually isn't any snow yet though, which is really surprising. And, okay, so next person, Kaylee Milligan 1. Hopefully I said that right. I'm really sorry, guys. How old am I? I am 19 years old. I just turned 19 like 2 months ago in September. And yeah, I felt like there was gonna be more to say about that, but there wasn't. And what state do you live in? Not a state, province here in Ontario, like I just said. And yeah. HN Kittens. If you had to be an age, what would I be? That's a good question. If I had to be any age, obviously like with my last original song, you guys bring me back to my innocence. Honestly, I would just pick an age when like nothing mattered. You know what I mean? Like I'm content with my age right now, obviously, but like there are certain times where it's like, why can't I like be brought back? And honestly, like I went through a lot like when I was little too, but I had my family and that's all that really mattered to me, and I didn't think of anything else. And of course that's still all that really matters to me, but like I think more about everything going on around me. I would love to be like 4 or 5 for 1 week or something like that, but I'm content with my age right now. And yeah, so that is the Q&A video. I really have to go because my mother is yelling at me. I don't know if you can hear her. So thank you guys for asking me questions, and thank you guys so much for requesting and everything. Like I have 59 subscribers right now, and it's happened quickly, even though obviously compared to like some people's 4 million, that's not very much, but to me like I'm really happy. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, goodbye. So my favorite Broadway musical, like, stop saying like, okay. Now, let's see, what do we have next? I feel like you guys can see up my skirt, but I don't think my skirt is in here. See, look. Out of the day. Hashtag OOTD. Kidding. Okay, well, I will see you next time. Okay, that was probably really gross, so see you next time.